Hello students, good morning. Our chapter fiber to fabric. We have discussed in the last video two activities. From that activities you can avail how fibers, how threads, it means fibers are arranged in such a way that fabrics are made. In this video, in this lecture, we will discuss about how these fibers are prepared and what kind of basic raw materials are required to get fibers and what is basically the fiber. We will discuss about basics of fibers. But before that, we have to discuss one activity. What you have to do that, take out a yarn from a piece of cotton. Place this piece of yarn on the table. Now press one end of the yarn with your thumb and scratch the other end of the yarn along its length with your nail. What you have to do that, take out the yarn from the piece of the fabric and put it in your table. Press the one end of the yarn and other end you have to do scratch. Then you can see that, you can find that the yarn splits up into different kinds of strands. What is meant by strands? Strands meaning very small, very thin fibers, and these fibers are arranged in such a way that one small yarn is prepared. Strands meaning very much tiny, very much thin fibers. These are called fibers, and these strands are arranged. These strands are spinned to one another to make one yarn. And these yarns are used to make fabric. This is the step by step process to make a fabric. So by doing this activity, you can see clearly that these strands are very much thin fibers. The thin strands of thread that we see are made up of still thinner strands called fibers. These very much thin strands are called fibers. If you can see, if you want to see these fibers, if you want to see these strands, you can, if you have to make it your close to your eyes. Then and then you can see these strands. Other than you cannot see it because very much thin it is. Fabrics are made up of yarn, and yarns are further made up of fibers. So now if you want to make fabrics, you have to make yarns, and if you want to make yarns, you have to make fibers. But we cannot make fibers. We can produce fibers from the crops, or via synthetics. Clear? So we will discuss what is these fibers and how it is obtained by naturally or by artificially. So from where do these fibers come? From where do these fibers come? The fibers of some fabrics such as cotton, jute, silk, wool, I think these names you are aware with, are obtained from plants and animals. Some fibers are obtained from cotton, jute means plants, and some are from animals. The natural fibers, which means they are obtained from plants or animals. From plants we can get cotton and jute, and from animals we can get silk and wool. You all know about silk. Silk is obtained from cocoon, and wool is obtained from sheep, the hairs of sheep. Clear? Sheep or goat. Clear? So this is the about natural fibers. Let us see what is synthetic fibers. Synthetic fibers meaning fibers made from chemical substances, in the industries, in the chemical factories, which are not obtained from plants or animals. These are called synthetic fibers. It means they are made up of in factories by using chemicals. Which examples are polyester, nylon, acrylic. These are the examples of synthetic fibers. So these are the fibers in our daily life whatever fabrics we are used are of two types. One is natural and second one is synthetic. Natural fibers are obtained from plants and animals. Okay, these two we have to learn perfectly. Clear? So in this lecture we have discussed about how fibers are obtained from different kinds of sources, plants and animals. Okay, if you want to go more about it, you can download application. Okay, you can go extra marks, you can refer YouTube channel. Okay, Diksha, these are the websites, okay, from which you can get more about these topics. Clear? Up to that, bye.